please prepare yourself to be uncomfortable.
Don't look the other way around racism. Call it out.
If Uncle John walked up to your child and slapped your child upside the head, would you say, but I love Uncle John. Uncle John that's my favorite uncle. Timmy will be okay. Or do you say, hey, Uncle John, that is unacceptable here. And you call him out on it.
It's not something that just happens in a smooth and easy way. There is discomfort. And I hope that you're preparing yourself for that and are going to be willing to go through the discomfort.
We're a powerful people. We love this country. It's our only country. There's no going back to wherever we came from.
The greatest and first most thing anyone can do is look at their own unconscious bias.
How can I upgrade? We upgrade our phones, we upgrade our computers, we upgrade our cars every time we buy a new car. We upgrade all of this, but we don't upgrade our own software, our own emotional intelligence. We don't upgrade that. Now is the time to find all of those places where we're operating, where you are operating on a consciousness of United States of America 1.0. It's time to operate in United States of America consciousness 7.9.
What I need to know is what is shifting in you. What does it mean, what you saw and what you read? And how is it changing how you're going to behave going forward?
Find the biases within yourself that make you possibly more prone to go to fear, make you more prone to believe in a stereotype.
Some things have been so painful for so long that it just becomes like, wearing your shoes. It's just like something that you do, or putting on your jacket when it's cold. And it always seems to be cold.
I'm spending my time on recognizing the magnificence of my people and their resilience, because that's what I need. And what you need sometimes is to learn really what we've been through in order to be part of the solution, so we don't continue to go through these hurdles and obstacles and outright repression and hatred that is directed towards us.
This country was built on a foundation that's cracked.
The very soil upon which our country is founded is still wet with the blood of the indigenous Americans, the Africans who were brought here as slaves, the Chinese who built the railroads and were blown up in the process. Like, it's still wet with the blood of people of color.
If you have a cracked foundation, there's only one thing you can do is fix the foundation. You can't just keep building on and adding rooms and this and that. At some point, the whole house will fall.
I sing myself sometimes things I need to hear. And today I need to sing, guide my feet while I run this race. Guide my feet while I run this race. Guide my feet while I run this race. For I don't want to run this race in vain.
We have to reach out to each other, and we have to start looking at segregation. We have to start looking at, am I contributing to segregation? Do all my friends look just like me?
Now is the time to start all over, unbuild, do what we need to do to fix that foundation.
If I don't know what I don't know that I don't know that I don't know, how do I know it? How do I find it? You get in a circle of other folks, because it's easy for us to see, you need to paint your house, you need to fix your roof. It's easy to point it out when it's someone else, but it's not so easy when it's us. So if you put yourself in a circle of friends, family, community, who are then able to help you by pointing out, hey, Ray, hey, Bob, hey, Cliff, hey, Jennifer, hey, whomever, you realize what you just said can very easily come across as racist. You do realize that what you said was spoken from a place of white privilege. You do realize that, right? You don't? Well, let's talk about what that means.
Your friends who are not Black can use the resources, and you can share with them what you saw and what you read, and also what shifted in you.
You're not likely to have a just society when the method is in corporate America. It was always like, well, we're not racist. We don't discriminate based on, they have the whole long list. But then if you look at how they hire people, it's almost all through referrals. And referrals end up looking like the people who make the referrals.
When people are being pulled over by police, which we know is not always going to end in something horrific, but too often it has of late, then there are people who are pulling up alongside those folks and watching out for these young Black men or women and caretaking. And I think that's another one it's uncomfortable, but it's the time.
Our election coming up this year is going to be a key test of how far have we truly come when it comes to racism. Racism needs to be a disqualifier. How could it possibly not be a disqualifier for someone, especially running for the highest levels of office?
To help those of us who are living with probably trauma that's in our genes, we don't actually need to rewatch and reread a lot of the woundedness that has happened.
There are some people of color who are like, I'm tired of having the conversations. I'm tired of explaining this to white folks. I'm tired of, then find someone like me who says, you know what? I'm willing to have the conversation.
Let's just be kind to one another.
Communication, cooperation, and collaboration. It's time for us to collectively come together.
It's my great hope that we all can just take this great deep curiosity in each other and really just be curious. Like, I want to learn. And I see so much of that happening this year in these last couple months. And that makes me really hopeful.
This time I think we'll get it right. I really do.
Thank you.
Namaste.